microphone checker. 1-2 Rekka. Alright, well, if you guys are tuning in, this is the NPJ St. Anthony Roadrunners scrimmage. This is actually scrimmage number 2 between these two teams. It was fairly even Steven. So, looking forward to another good match. We don't have all the boys from either team participating in tonight's scrimmage, but enough to field teams on both sides, so looking good. And if you're joining us for the first time, seeing this venue, this is the Auburn Fieldhouse, the headquarters, home base for NPJ, North Pacific Juniors. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 courts. All dedicated to volleyball, a little bit of basketball, but boys with the pleasantries beforehand. Pardon me while I get my lineup set. Okay, so up front for the Roadrunners, we got Wyatt, Leon, and Dante. In the back, we've got Ethan, Evan, and Eugene. Eugene has the ball. Eugene with the first serve. Steven puts it up. Overpass goes out of bounds. 0.1 to Roadrunners. Eugene for the serve again. Goes up. Mateo with the set. There's a block by Wyatt. Mateo set. Jackson with another set. Wyatt with another set block. 2 blocks that time for Wyatt. Eugene serving again. Jackson with a tip down into the corner. Jackson with the kill on that one. Little floater right into the corner. All right, service goes to NPJ. We got Mateo. Oh. Mateo with an ace. Mateo with another serve. you know what? I can't take stats, commentate, and move the camera around. So I'm just going to focus on the game. No stats today, sorry. All right, Mateo with the set, Jackson with a finish. A little too much to the right, or to the left. Goes wide, out of bounds. Leon with the serve. Xander to receive. Off of Jackson with a touch, but Leon. Xander with an up. Mateo to the back corner. That was Jaden who got it over for the 3-ball. 3-ball for the Roadrunners as well. Set. Andrew with a tip over, but White right there to answer back and stuffs it back onto the NPJ side. All right, Leon with a serve. Finds the seam between Jackson and Xander. So an ace for Leon. Leon. Xander couldn't quite get that serve receive. Oh my goodness. Leon again with a serve. Jaden receive. Set. Mateo. That set was just above the net. Hard for Steven to get to. Point to Roadrunners. Leon. Jaden. Jackson. Steven couldn't quite finish. Leon's going to get another serve. Serve up, received by Xander. Mateo sets. Jaden with a nice touch. Right over the, into the back right corner over the front row. So that means Jackson for the side out. He gets the serve. Jump serve. Leon to receive. Out of bounds. Point NPJ. Jackson up. It's over. Leon receive. Eugene set. And Ethan with a nice touch to the back left corner. White with the serve. See if he goes overhand. I think he will. Whistle blows. Overhand serve. Jackson receive. Mateo to Jaden. Kick save. Jaden again. And that finds the court on the NPJ side. Point goes to NPJ. Oh, finds the court on the Roadrunner side. Point to NPJ. We got a substitution. Xander sits down. Our libero. Elias comes in. And we have Andrew in the back getting ready to serve. Andrew gets the go-ahead. Good little serve. Leon received. Ethan, touch. Mateo, Elias. Steven with a hit. Leon, receive. Colin with an overpass kill. Dante back to serve. Xander receive. Mateo set. Jaden with a touch over. Dante was able to get to it. He had to hustle, but couldn't quite get it to a teammate. Xander's back in, but Stevens in the back line to serve. He sends it. Leon receive. Eugene, Ethan, Jaden, Mateo, back to Jaden with a block by Colin. Block point. Point goes to Roadrunners. Ethan, line. Okay, Ethan crossed the line, foot fault on that serve. So we got Jaden here. Jaden serve. That overpass, Xander. All right, so point to Roadrunners, Colin to serve. Jason coming in, swapping in with Marcus. So Marcus gets a breather. Let's see, Colin has the ball, waiting for the ref. And then on MPJ side, Daniel has subbed in. All right, Colin, underhand serve. Daniel receive, Mateo up, pushed over by Andrew. Leon for a kill. Leon from that outside position gets a nice kill, cross court, back right corner. Colin back to serve again. Underhand, Xander receive, Mateo sets. Mateo with a tip. Leon looking for that back right corner again, but overshoots, goes out of bounds. Point MPJ. Alexander for the serve for MPJ. Serve received by Dante. Eugene set. Leon with a 3-pass over. Help. Out of bounds. All right, so looks like our setter on Roadrunner's side, Eugene, is going to have serving duties. A little run up with a mini jump serve. Mateo sets. Andrew finish. Good kill through the block. Had a 2-person block with Jason and Dante up front. But Andrew just able to squeeze that through. Gets a point for NPJ. So Mateo with a serve, jump serve. Ethan receive. Dante with a touch over, finds the middle of the court, nobody home. So Leon's gonna get a chance to serve again. Gonna do a jump serve, I'm sure. Here it is, jump serve. Floater off the backboard. Xander tracks it down. That was a 3-ball. So point goes to Roadrunners. Leon for the jump serve again. Into the nets. Points, MPJ. It is now Roadrunner 17, MPJ 10. Andrew with the serve. Short serve, finds the middle of the court. Leon able to pancake, but not much height to it, so finds the court. And MPJ with another point. Andrew. Ethan. Eugene, back to Ethan. Andrew Mateo to Steven. 3-ball. Eugene sends it over. Andrew. Mateo. Oh, that wasn't Andrew. Andrew's up front. Oh. Not sure exactly what happened, but MPJ has a serve into the net. So that was Lucas with the serve. I think I was saying Andrew earlier. My bad. So Jason serves it over. Lucas received. Mateo set. Andrew touch, tip over. Leon goes long. Past the end line. Point MPJ. So we got a substitution for Roadrunners. Score is 13 serving 18 with Andrew serving now. Andrew. Marcus with the receive. There was another touch. Dante tried to get it over. Okay, so Andrew is going to serve. Leon receive. Eugene. Leon with a 3-ball. Andrew, Mateo. Out. There was a good block by Wyatt, but unfortunately it went out. Fortunate for NPJ. Andrew with the serve again. Low line drive into the net. So Roadrunners with another score. They got 19. MPJ 15. Dante gets a good serve. Jaden received. Mateo tried to low set to Elias. Couldn't quite make a good connection though. So Dante's going to serve again. Roadrunners first to 20. Lucas, Mateo. Daniel tried to finish it. Ethan touch over. Jaden with a bump set. Steven with a kill. He gets it over, and Roadrunners unable to answer back. So we got 16 serving 20. Steven with a serve, and it goes long. A little too excited there. Point goes to Roadrunners. 21-16. Ethan back to serve. Lucas, Jaden, Elias with a 3-ball. Ethan, Eugene, Leon with a good kill. He gets a nice point. So that means Ethan's going to serve again. Into the net. Oh, my bad. There we go. Daniel back to serve. Eugene to Leon. Oh, Jaden was able to get hands on it, but not in the right direction. Ball drops down, hits the court. Point Roadrunners. We got a double substitution. Evans coming in and Collins coming in. Wyatt having a seat and Marcus having a seat. Evan just subbed in, gonna get the serve. High arc. Mateo sets, and then Colin was in the net, got caught. All right, so Jaden, our other Jaden, with the serve. Evan received. Ethan sank it. Eugene with the 3-ball. Mateo sets to Lucas. It looked like it was heading out, but Ethan was able to get hands on it. It goes up, but into the net, into the back net. So we have a little bit of a game. Still down though. Jaden with a serve. Leon with that 3-ball. Had to just lay it in, but it went out of bounds a little too long. It was hard for him to get to that ball. So Jaden, 20 serving 13 or 23. Ethan, okay, there's a 3-ball. Eugene, Daniel received. Mateo set. Lucas. Leon with a big kill through the block. 24. So this is first set point. 24 serving 20. Eugene serving. Set point. Lucas, Mateo, Daniel. They get a side out. Makes us score 21-24. NPJ serving. Mateo's doing that. Evan. Leon sets. Ethan, 3-touch. Daniel, Mateo, Andrew. Leon able to get it up. Colin tips it over. Mateo, Jaden, and Lucas. Oh, overpass. Looks like Colin touched the net on that overpass kill. So can't call it a kill. Point goes to NPJ. Trailing still, 22-24. Mateo serves. Ethan receives. Eugene. That was a great adjustment in the air by Colin to get the ball over, and it actually was able to get the kill with that. So first set goes to St. Anthony Roadrunners with a score of 25, MPJ 22. I've been commentating on my daughter's soccer matches so much that I can't even remember what to say for volleyball anymore. All right. All right, so it looks like the Roadrunners are set. NPJ still talking it over with Coach Cody on the sideline. So up front we got Jason, Eugene, and Leon. Leon with the right side, Jason on the left. So Evan is in the back, Marcus is in the back, and Eli. First time seeing Eli tonight. It's been a while since Eli has gotten to play because he had a little tweak of his knee. I think his knee. or ankle. Now I can't remember. But little test run tonight, so we'll see how he does. Our front three for NPJ is Jaden, the other Jaden, Elias, and Steven. The rest of the gang will be Mateo, Xander, and Jackson in the far back, ready to serve. Second set, serve number one. Jackson with a jump serve. Ace. Jackson serving again. And that one's in the net. Ties it up. Even Steven, 1-1. Eugene heading to the back line, so he's ready to serve. Gets the whistle. Serve received by Mateo. Jackson with a serve. Steven with a kill, or with a hit. Put up. Leon with a kill. Goes between Xander and Mateo. Ball's coming fast from Leon. So that puts Roadrunners up 2-1, and they get the serve. Eugene, Mateo received. Jackson with that second ball, 3-ball, and is played over by Mateo. Overpass by Steven. Leon just tried to hop it over, but he throws it into the net. Tied up again, 2-2. And Jaden, 16's Jaden. He's not 16, he's 14, but he's playing on the 16's team. Jaden, oh, that was in. Hit that line. Deuce, tied up again. Jaden lets it go, received. Eli with a nice touch. And then Elias with a kill. Block was there, but block went down into the net. Point NPJ. Jaden serves. And that was an ace. Jaden. That one sails out. No touch. Side out. Roadrunners. Roadrunners 3. They're serving NPJ 5. Leon with a jump serve. And that sails out. Had a little too much oomph. Six serving 3. Ball. Xander with the serve. Received by Marcus. Evan tried to set it a little low. Help couldn't get there. Point NPJ. Xander with the serve again. He's set. Delivers. Leon, Eugene. Back to Leon. Kills it straight up the gut. Finds the court. Point and Roadrunners. Jason back to serve. Jaden, Jackson, Steven out of bounds. Point Roadrunners. Jason to serve. Mateo received. Jackson to Andrew. Tips it over. Jason puts it up. Marcus, Xander, Jackson. Mateo with a kill. nice seeing Mateo get a chance to slap that ball. Jackson doing great setting. We got Steven in the back. He's ready to serve. But first we got a substitution for Roadrunners. Jason sitting down and Ethan's coming in. Steven serves. Leon puts it up. Eugene. Eli. 3-ball into the net. So Steven's going to serve again. 9 serving 5. And that's going to be in the net. Eli. First time serving the ball tonight. Mateo receives. Jackson. Back set. Miscommunication there. Andrew and the ball were not quite in the same spot. Point Roadrunners. Eli serves. And that's going to go over. Jaden receives. Jackson. And Andrew with a tip over. Marcus tried to get it over. Jaden's just going to 3-ball it. Leon. As that was a set into no man's land. Frank was looking at it. Eugene was looking at it. Not quite sure who was going to get it, and the ground got it. So Mateo to serve. NPJ first to 10. But Roadrunners not far behind. They got 8 now on that side out due to a long serve. Marcus. Jump serve. Mateo receive. Jackson set. Outside. Oh, Jaden with a kill. Cross court kill. Finds that right back corner. Back right corner. Andrew to serve. 11 serving 8. High ball. Ooh, into the nets. All right. Lead down to 2. We got a substitution for Roadrunners. We got 11 for NPJ, 9 for Roadrunners. 9 serving 11 with Frank serving. He's got a nice underhand. Xander to receive. Jackson to set. Elias tips it over. Eli, Eugene, Leon. Jackson set. Jaden with a good swipe at the ball, but it goes a little too far out of bounds. Point Roadrunners down by 1 now. Frank serves it right in the middle. Jaden received. Jackson set. That's a kill by Jaden. Eli was able to get hands on it, but it had a little too much pop and goes up and out of bounds off that receive. Jackson back to serve. Not before a substitution. Frank sitting down after a few good serves. And Evans in. So Jackson with a serve into the net monster. Point goes to Roadrunners. Eugene to serve. Mateo received. Jackson set. Back set. Jaden with a kill. Got a substitution for NPJ. Daniel and Lucas both getting a turn on the court now. Daniel to serve. He gets the whistle. He's ready. And he sends it. Marcus, Leon. Eli tips it over into the block, but gets deflected onto the ground by Elias. So Leon's going to serve. Roadrunners got 12. NPJ's got 13. Roadrunners down by 1. Serve. Ties it up with a nice ace. Lucky 13s. Leon back to serve again. Jump serve. Lucas. Jaden. 3-ball could not get over. All right, Leon back to serve again. They now have the lead, 14 serving 13. Leon, Daniel, Jackson to Elias. Leon receive, Eugene set. Marcus tips it over. Jackson, Jaden, Daniel. Daniel with a kill. Elias is taking a seat, and Andrew's back in. 14s. All right, Jaden serves, received by Evan. That goes out of bounds. NPJ takes the lead again, 15 serving 14. Jaden. Leon receive. Eugene set. Back to Leon. And Leon kills it up the middle. Daniel not able to get to that. Leon able to find the seam. Gets a good point. So Jason is back to serve. Evan is having a seat, and Wyatt's back in the game. Big man Wyatt, see if he can get some more blocks. Jason. Miscommunication on NPJ's side. Lucas and Daniel talking it out. They're not going to let that happen again. All right, Roadrunners. Roadrunners with another point. 17 for the Roadrunners and 15 for NPJ. Roadrunners with a 2-point lead. Jason served. Lucas received, sent it right back over. Marcus trying to find that deep corner and does. Marcus from the left pin finds the back right corner with a nice touch. Jason serving again. Jaden, Daniel the help. Andrew to send it over, ball 3. Leon, Eugene, back to Leon. Lucas was there for the block on that 3-ball and sends it right to the ground. Steven on his way to the back line to serve. NPJ 16, serving Roadrunners 18. Steven has a pretty good serve. That falls right into the middle. Back row couldn't get to it. Ace. 17 serving 18. Still Steven. Here we go again. And that's in the net. Point Roadrunners. Eli serving again. And that's out. But Jaden went over there to check on it. and accidentally made contact with the ball. I think it touched his foot. Point Roadrunners. Eli serving again. Hits the tape. Andrew has to tip it over. Steven puts it up. Andrew 3-ball. Leon receive. Eugene. Marcus. Oh. And that high ball, Andrew just tried to tap it over, but it put a little too much on it, goes out of bounds. So Eli with the serve. And that's the second. Oh. Point goes to NPJ. They didn't stop. Wait. What? Oh, it's a redo. Don't stop playing, boys. Don't stop playing. All right, so Eli back to serve again. Daniel. That first pass is critical. It goes into the net. Jackson didn't have much to do. Couldn't do much with it. So Eli's going to serve again. Eli's on the streak. 22 serving 17. Eli. Daniel, Andrew, 3-ball. Jackson gets it over with a tip. Eugene sets to Marcus. Steven, Jackson, Andrew. Looks like there was a violation, net violation by NPJ. Point to Roadrunners. They're on a long run. Unanswered. 23 serving 17. Eli. Jaden. Andrew saves it with the 3-ball. Lucas gets it over. Marcus. Point goes to NPJ. One too many touches. So Lucas back to serve. Jump serve. Ball, ball, ball. Ace there. All right. Got the ball back. Lucas still serving. 19 serving 23. Jump serve. Good serve. Dante couldn't quite handle it. Ace. All right, 20 serving 23. Lucas serve again. Eli, good up. Eugene, Leon down the middle from that back row position. Jumps up, attacks the ball from the back row, gets another point. This is match point. 24 serving 20. Marcus to serve. Into the, not even into the net. Under the net. Point, NPJ. They can go on a run. They might have a chance to take a set. But right now it's 21 serving 24. Andrew serving. Let's see how long they can keep this set going. There's a pass. Eli overpass. Elias with the overpass. Marcus has to send it over. Andrew received. Jackson set. And that is the game. So, Roadrunners 25, NPJ 21. All right, I'm sitting down. I'm having a breather. Are we going to 25? All right. Looks like St. Anthony boys are ready. Eugene has the ball. I think he's going to serve. We got Leon, Dante, Evan and Ethan on the court, and I believe White as well, but he's having some water right now. So that looks like the 6 that's going to be starting this third set. Yeah, oh, Mateo, Jaden, Elias. Well, yeah, I don't know. But those 6 are playing. Oh, Eugene with a serve. Daniel receive. Mateo to Lucas. Evan put it up. Eugene, 3-ball to Leon. Steven, Mateo, across to Lucas. Gets put up by Eugene. There was some talk that didn't happen, and Leon and Evan ran into each other. Point NPJ. Mateo serves. Evan couldn't quite receive. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Roadrunners. Point NPJ. 2 serving 0. Mateo again. Good serve. Dante receive. Wyatt puts it up. Ethan sends it over. Daniel, Mateo, Lucas. They were able to get hands on it, but the block goes out of bounds. Point NPJ. Mateo to serve again. 3 serving 0. Line drive, Dante, Eugene, Ethan, good swing, but it gets blocked and sent back over. Eugene has to 3-ball it. Jaden, Mateo, and Elias, good tip, finds open court right by the sideline. 4 serving 0. Mateo still with the serving duties. Mateo, Dante, Ethan, Wyatt sends it. Jaden couldn't quite handle that 3-ball. That puts Roadrunners on the scoreboard. Leon serving. He's got a great serve. Jaden, Lucas, but too far out of bounds. Point Roadrunners. cut the lead in half. They're trailing 2-4. Leon back to serve. Gets the whistle. Now is an ace. Right up the middle. Finds the back line. Point. 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 What? 3, 3, 3! 3! 3! That's good. Lucas. Oh, Dante with a nice kill. Got substitution for Roadrunners. Colin coming in for Evan. Wyatt's in the back. He's going to serve. Lucas receive. Mateo sets. Daniel sends it over. Wyatt. Leon with a nice serve or a save on the 3-ball. Steven gets it over. Eugene sets. Dante. All right. Steven was on his back foot, going backwards, tried to get to that ball. Not enough power to get it over, so point goes to Roadrunners. They tie it up. It's 5-5. White with a serve. Daniel overpass. Collins sends it back. Finds the corner. Does not touch the net. That's something that he's been working on, not touching the net. All right, Wyatt back to serve. That goes into the net. Points, NPJ. Shag the ball. All right. Looks like Jaden is back to serve. It's all even Steven at 6-6. Jaden into the nets. Point Roadrunners. Ethan to serve. And that's going to sail out of bounds. A little too wide. Hey. So Steven with the ball. 7 up. Steven. Marcus. Eugene. Dante. Mateo with a set. Andrew has to hit it over. Eugene to Colin. Colin couldn't quite finish that. Point goes to MPJ. Steven to serve again. 8 serving 7. Steven. Colin gets it over. Andrew with a set. Daniel tips it over. Good up by Dante. Colin tip. Eugene. Jaden with a 3-ball save. Eugene. Colin. Andrew with a crucial block for a point. MPJ goes up 9-7. This to get some confidence. That's a good block. Steven, Marcus, Eugene, Dante. Mateo got a block. Oh, overpass. Andrew was there. 3-ball. Lucas, Mateo, Daniel, Ethan, Eugene, Colin tips it. Overpass, Joust. Mateo. Daniel sends it. Ethan, Eugene, Dante. Jaden's there. Mateo sets. Daniel tips it. Eugene puts it up. Dante and Leon sends it on that 3 ball, but he sends it way out. Point NPJ. 10 serving 7. Steven into the net. Okay, Dante serves, Lucas receives, Mateo, Andrew tips it right into the middle of the court, in between everyone. Roadrunners couldn't get to it. Point NPJ. They get it side out, so Daniel's back to serve now. Score 11, serving 8. Daniel, Marcus, Eugene, Leon, 3 ball, Andrew, Marcus, Eugene, Colin. Colin was looking up at the ceiling and it headed that way, went out of bounds, point NPJ. Daniel, Dante, Ethan, Eugene, Mateo sets, Lucas there for the kill, and he gets it down through some hands, point NPJ. Xander's back in the match. We got Jackson coming in for Lucas, and Jaden coming in for Daniel. Jaden 16s, Jaden, and he's back to serve. Leon, 3 ball, Steven, good tip over by Mateo. Big block by Andrew. Mateo was there too. Leon went up for a nice kill, but hit the hands of Andrew, went out of bounds, or went into the court. Point. We got an ace by Jaden. 15 serving 8. Big serve. Right into the tape. Okay, Collins serve. We got a substitution first. Frank in for Marcus. Colin underhand. Xander receive. Mateo serve. Jackson for the kill. Couldn't quite get enough on it. Falls short of the net. So Colin to serve again. Jaden receive. Mateo sets all the way to Jackson. Nice hit. Eugene tips it over. Andrew. Leon. Eugene with a hit. Mateo sets. Jackson's there. And tape got him. Point Roadrunners. 11 serving 15. Colin. Mateo tips it over. Leon has to get a 3 ball. Jaden, Mateo, Jackson tips, finds court. Point NPJ. 16 serving 11. Side out goes to NPJ. Andrew to serve. Xander is out. Libero. Elias is in. Andrew. Evan. Dante. 3 ball. Frank. And that goes out of bounds. Andrew to serve again. Andrew to serve again. That's an ace. It was a long, hard ball. Ethan couldn't quite get enough of it. Oh, the ball actually went into the trampoline park next door. Oops, sorry, I missed that. I was looking for the other ball. Andrew with an ace. 18 serving 11. Serving 11. Andrew to serve again. Hard serve, finds the court, ace. Andrew, ready, whistle, 19 serving 11. Just long, out of bounds, point, Roadrunners. Looks like Eugene's going to be serving. He's got a pretty good overhand serve. Falls into Jaden. Xander puts it up, and Elias 3-balls it over. Dante had to send it. Good, smart play by Jaden. That goes out of bounds. Leon tried to kill it in that right corner, but just too far. NPJ gets a 20 first. Mateo serves. Good serve. Ace right in the seam. Right between Evan and Dante. Mateo to serve again. 21 serving 12. Biggest lead for MPJ so far. Good serve. That 3-ball was a little too short. Mateo again. Timeout. We got a timeout. First timeout. Roadrunners. All right. Water break for me too. All right. Mateo back to serve again. 22-12, up by 10. Mateo. Leon receive, Eugene sets, Ethan sends it over, but Elias was there for the deflection block, finds the court, point NPJ. NPJ up 11, Mateo to serve again. Leon receive, Eugene set, Ethan finds the net. Ethan's trying to keep that ball down because he has been sending it out of bounds, so that's good. He just needs to find it now. Mateo, long serve, too long. That was a set point, but it goes side out to Roadrunners. They've got 13. NPJ's got 24. Leon to serve. Received by Xander, set by Mateo. Jackson with a kill set point. Third set goes to NPJ. 25-13. It is now 7 o'clock. Still got time. Practice ends at 7:30, so I'm not sure if they're going to have another match, another set. I think they will. Folks, we got another set to play. On the court for NPJ, Andrew, Steven, Jaden, Xander, Jackson, and Daniel. For Roadrunners, we've got Jason, Ethan, Eugene up front. Take that back. Marcus is going to be up front. And then Ethan, Leon, and Eli in the back row. Jackson to serve. Eli received. Leon gets it up. Eugene, good hustle play. Point, Roadrunners. Eugene back to serve. One serving, 0. Good serve. Jaden receives. Jackson set. Andrew finish. Not quite. Jason got a touch on it. Good help by Steven. Some good action right there. All right, so tied up 1-1, Jaden to serve. Out of bounds. Point, Roadrunners. Marcus to serve. Received by Jaden, set by Jackson. Daniel sends it, overpass. Jackson, another overpass. Eli, Eugene, Jason finds the back corner. Marcus is there to serve again. Short. Marcus found the hole. 4 for Roadrunners. Still 1 for MPJ. Out of bounds. Little long on that serve. Point goes to MPJ. Looks like Andrew's serving. MPJ with a score of 2. Roadrunners 4. Andrew in the net. Jason back to serve. We got a substitution for Roadrunners. Leon's sitting out. And Wyatt's coming in. Got a big man. Jason. Jaden. Jackson. Steven. Overpass. Jackson. Xander bump set. Daniel. Marcus. Wyatt. 3-ball. Eugene. Jaden. Jackson. And Daniel. Marcus gets it up. Jason puts him on it. Marcus couldn't quite get it over to that 3-ball. Good hustle play, but not quite enough. Point goes to NPJ. Steven back to serve. We got 3. Roadrunners got 5. Steven. And that's just long. Eli to serve for Roadrunners. 6 serving 3. Eli's got the ball. Sends it over. Drops in for a point. And that's in the net. Side out to NPJ. Daniel serving 4. Serving 7. Eli. Evan. 3-ball. Eugene. Those out of system 3-balls sometimes are trouble, just like that one. Ethan back to serve. Short. Daniel gets it though. Jackson sets. Jaden. Kill, but little too far out of bounds. Point. NPJ. I think there was a back foot fault maybe. Not exactly sure. All right. So Xander's back to serve. Xander to serve. He's ready. All right. Point NPJ. Trailing by 2. NPJ 6. Roadrunners 8. Xander to serve again. Good serve. Evan couldn't quite handle that serve. He goes up and back, out of bounds. Xander to serve again. And that one was a little too long. Point, Roadrunners. 9 serving 7. And that's Leon serving. Got the whistle. Leon serve, in for an ace. Xander couldn't quite handle that return. Leon again to serve. 10 serving 7. Daniel puts it up. Jackson bump set. Daniel 3-ball. Eli, Eugene, Marcus tip. Daniel, Jackson, Jaden tip. Finds the court, gets a point. Side out, NPJ. Jackson to serve now. Trailing by 2 again, 8 serving 10. Jackson gets the whistle. Jump serve, Eli. Eli tried to receive that hard serve, goes out of bounds. Jackson again, down by 1 now, 9 serving 10. Jump serve, hits the tape, goes over. Eugene sets, Marcus just reacts to the ball, gets it over, and gets a point. 11 serving 9, with Eugene serving for Roadrunners. Xander puts it up. Jackson bump set. Jaden 3-ball. Leon, Eugene, Eli. Side out goes to NPJ. Jaden to serve. Down by 1. 10 serving 11. Jaden, big toss. Big serve. Ace. Hits the line. Ties it up. 11s. Jaden again with a nice ace. That puts him into the lead. 12 serving 11. Jaden. Serve. Marcus with a receive. Xander. Jackson. Daniel. Leon receives. Eugene sets. Marcus is there. Tip. Xander puts it up. Jackson. Set. Steven puts it over. Leon, Ethan, Marcus, tip. Steven gets it over. Leon sets. Eli with a shot. 3-ball goes over by Jaden. Leon, Eugene, that second pass was into the net. Xander didn't have much to work with there. Point to Roadrunners. Tie it up. Marcus to serve. 12 serving 12. And we got Jackson coming in for, Jackson sitting down and Mateo coming in. All right. Marcus to serve. Safety first, folks. All right. Marcus goes out of bounds. Just long. 13 serving 12. Andrew to serve. Got Jackson and Mateo swapping. Jackson coming back on the court. Mateo coming in for Daniel. Okay, Andrew, big serve, received by Leon, puts it up by, Colin puts it over. Let's see, 3-ball. Lucas has to send it over, but doesn't quite get to the net. Points, Roadrunners. Got a substitution, Leon sitting down, Wyatt coming in. Colin back to serve. Mateo, Jackson, and Mateo tried to kill it, but hit the net. So it should be okay. Colin, Mateo, Elias with a tip kill. Ties it up 14-14. Looks like Steven's heading back to serve. Gets the whistle. Marcus. That receive was hit into the net. Hard to play that one. Steven again. Serves short. Marcus touch. Oh, off the net. Wyatt. Eugene gets it over. Jackson serve. Elias with the kill. Serving 14. Let's go, Steven. Marcus receive. Eugene, 3-ball. Eli. Jaden. Jackson. Lucas. Eli serving. Lucas. Nobody home. And that ties up the ball game, 16 apiece. Eli still serving. Mateo. Jackson, back to Mateo. Overpass. Elias there for the overpass kill. MPJ with a slight lead, 17 serving 16. Mateo serves, nice serve. Ace. Up by 2. Mateo into the net. Roadrunners down by 1, 17 serving 18 with Ethan to serve. Ethan, Jaden, Jackson, 3-ball, Jaden, Eli, Eugene, Marcus, tip, Jackson, Eugene, Marcus, Steven, Jackson sets, Elias, good hit but gets put up. Ethan has to tip. Lucas with a kill. Point MPJ. Elias and Andrew swapping places. Jaden to serve. Marcus receive. Eugene to Wyatt. Good put up. Jackson. Mateo from the back row. Marcus, good tip. Andrew reacts, gets it over. Eugene sets. Marcus tip again. Steven puts it up. Jackson sets. Lucas, good swing. 3-ball has to go over. Not quite. Good rally. But point goes to MPJ. First to 20. Jaden with a serve again. And that's going to be short. Roadrunners down by 2. Leon back on the court. Wyatt sitting down. Lucas puts it up. Jackson touches, tips it over. A little ricochet on the Roadrunners side, but not enough to get it over the net. Point MPJ. Jackson to serve now. Jump serve. Good serve. Ace. 22-18. Jackson, good serve again. Leon puts hands on it, goes out of bounds. Touch. Okay. Within 2 points of finishing this set. 23-18, but we got a rogue ball. There we go. All right. Jackson serves again. Leon puts it up. Eugene sets. Marcus tips it over. Jackson receives. Jaden bump set. Mateo from the back row. And that's a kill. All right. We got a timeout by Roadrunners. Uh, 2-1. So if they win, it'll be 2-2. It's good. All right, both teams back on the court. We got set point. Jackson serving. Big toss. Big serve, and that's an ace for the win. Game goes to NPJ. So we finished Roadrunners with 2 sets, NPJ with 2 sets. It's pretty good scrimmage, I would say. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. If you guys are watching live, thank you for watching. If you're watching this because you don't have anything better to do and you're just watching just to watch, good for you. All right. And boys, I think should be happy with some good play today. MPJ with 2, Roadrunners with 2. Good job, boys, all around.